Cause I need to say bang bang. Make you know who your temper. Shake it at your bum time. Guara, 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 guara. Body go like this. Passion's for them. Body bounce like this. Passion's for them. Guara on the head. Guara, 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 guara. No.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tammy and this is Life of a Lolu. If this is your first time, thank you so much for coming, and if you are a normal, regular, not regular, if you're family, thank you so much for coming back. So what's up guys? You know, I haven't really done a sit down video in a while. Sorry for the noise, the cars in the background, but I haven't really done a sit down video in a really long time, and I decided that I'm kind of tired of vlogging, to be honest, because all my Nigeria vlogs were just back to back, and I just felt like I was really tired of it. So I'm going to try to do more sit down videos, more chit chat videos with y'all. But this video idea came kind of randomly, like I don't know, it just came to me in a dream. But but this video is really, I mean, you've seen the title, so you already know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to talk about my college experience. I'm a senior in college. This is my last semester. I have like weeks left of college, and just reflecting and thinking about like everything that has happened in college really got me thinking like, wow, these things really happened and they really shaped the person that I am today, and the experiences that I had in college, like I will never forget. And that's good and bad, you know, ups and downs. I mean, everybody knows that college is not, it's not a bed of roses, but it's not terrible at all. I mean, in my opinion. But what I'm gonna disclaim in the beginning of this video, I'm just gonna say that my college experience is not gonna be your college experience, and college really is what you make it. So don't base what you think your experience is gonna be don't base what you think your experience is gonna be off of other people's experiences, because that's most likely not gonna happen. But I'm gonna talk about 4 aspects of college, like 4, I guess I could say, pillars of college. Everybody can have different pillars. This again is specific to my own experiences, but 4 really key and like essential things that I'm going to talk about. I will tell you in a second, but first I just wanted to say that this video is not just for people that haven't entered college yet. This video can be for anybody. This video could be for people like me who are seniors and that are reflecting on their experiences in college and just kind of thinking about, you know, the experiences that they had and what happened and just what shaped them to be who they are today. Sorry y'all, my SD card was full. If you want to bless me with a new SD card for my birthday or graduation, let me know. But yeah, so I think I was talking about who this video is for. So it's not only for the people that are like me, who are seniors. It's very much so for people that haven't entered college, or maybe you're in community college now and you're transferring to a 4-year university. There's 2 very different things. I haven't really been to community college, only for summer. I've only been there for summer school, but I can tell you straight up, my sister is in community college, and they're just two different worlds. Okay, so this might help you kind of have a better idea of what you're going into. So this could be for you if that's you. This video could also be for you if you are, you know, you've been out of college for a long time, and maybe you just want to relive and just hear about how college is now and what I faced and what I experienced. And yeah, I don't know, this video is for everybody, so don't feel like it's not for you just because you know, maybe you've been out of college or you're not going to college yet. It's for everybody. So the 4 pillars of college that I'm going to talk about. Sorry, I don't know what the accent was. The 4 pillars that I will be discussing, and sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, so like if I look like I'm squinting or like my eyes are closed, it's just the struggle of being blind. Okay, so the 4 pillars the 4 pillars of college that I came up with from my experience are the following: friendship, academics, social life / extracurricular activities, and mental health. Okay y'all, so I'm starting off with friendships. I love friendships. I love friends. And college is definitely where I met so many of my like ride or die homies now. Are from college. Like I don't really talk to my high school friends like that at all. That's crazy. No, I do talk to some of them, but it's like college is where you really like you're finding yourself, and everybody is kind of finding themselves together. So the experiences you have while finding yourself with people that are around you, they're really like deep and intense, and like those things create bonds that like will last forever. So friendships are so important, and friendships in college are literally essential. And I think that coming to college was hard for me because I didn't have any friends in Chicago. I told you guys that I went to high school in Nigeria for the last 3 years of high school. I spent 1 year in high school in Atlanta, and then I went to Nigeria for the last 3 years. So I didn't really get to go to college with my high school friends because I went to school. I went to high school in Georgia and I went to college in Chicago. So I didn't know anybody besides my brother and my cousin that were here. So I was kind of just like, dang, well, I hope I make friends. Like, I knew I would, but I was kind of like scared about that and skeptical about that because, you know, it's a new experience. Going to a new place, not knowing anybody is kind of scary. So I did summer college, which is where I met Angela, and then I met other people there as well. And then I met people when I started living on campus. So it was just like being in the environment helps me to make friends. I think that if you get a chance to live on campus, you should, because that is automatically, you're gonna make friends automatically. Like me and Nana were on the same floor. Our rooms were like a few doors away from each other, and like that was one of the reasons why we even became such good friends, because we could always hang out and stuff. And so living on campus, it has its ups and downs. I'm not gonna really go into the campus life, maybe another video, but I would definitely say that if you can live on campus, you should, because of the friends you'll make. And another thing I will say is that the squad you start college with might not necessarily be who you end college with. I remember my freshman year, I had this big group of girls that were friends. I mean, it wasn't that big of a group, but it was like 6 or 7 of us, and we were all really cool. And like, we went to everything together. We would go to the cafeteria together. We would do everything together. And like, me and Angela were both in that group, but there was other people there as well. And now, like, nothing, it wasn't a bad fallout or anything like dramatic. It was really just like naturally, you tend to move to people that are more like you. And yeah, we were all like, we obviously had similarities, but we were also very different. And I think that just life will move you away from people and move you to other things and move you closer to different directions. And we all had different majors, different lifestyles. Some people left UIC, some people, you know, so it was just like a lot of different things going on. It wasn't really anything bad, but like, that's kind of what college is. You grow, you move on, you learn, and you know, things happen. So it wasn't a bad breakup or anything like that, a bad friendship breakup, but it was just like naturally we all kind of dispersed, and Angela and I are the ones that stuck together. So don't, you know, I'm not saying don't have a big group of friends, you know, it's fun. Like, it was really fun. Like, we were like, hey, squad it up, hey, squad up. But just know that they might not really last 4 years. 4 years is a long time, okay? And a lot happens in 4 years, let me tell you. Let me tell you, a lot happens in 4 years. So just be happy with whatever you end up with, and hope that you end up with some really good people. But you know, it's good to branch out. It's good to make a lot of friends, talk to everybody. Just be that friendly, social person if you are that person naturally. And if you're not, just be you, but you know, find people that kind of understand you and will be your friends. So friendships, amazing. I made some great friends. I'm gonna probably do another video on like friendships as a whole, because I could talk about that for a long time. Academics, ooh child, academics. So I went into college, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't as serious as I should have been my freshman year. Like going into college, you kind of don't really know what to expect. And I had come from, my nose, because I feel like I can't tell. I came from Nigeria. Okay, so going into college, you don't really know what to expect, and I came from Nigeria. So I had been in the high school system in Nigeria, and academically, the system in Nigeria is more like the system in the UK in terms of like college. So I really didn't know what I was getting into. I hadn't really taken most of the classes that would have maybe helped me a little bit in college, like AP classes and stuff. Like, I didn't take that because I was in Nigeria. I was doing a totally different thing. So I definitely struggled. I struggled with time management. I struggled with doing my work well, and I struggled with even studying and things like that, because I just wasn't really prepared coming from Nigeria and boarding school to college in the US. It's not an easy transition. It's definitely doable, and I think that the system in Nigeria is very rigorous and very like, it's just totally different, to be honest. But it's definitely not easy at all in Nigerian high school, but it's just a different ball game in the US. And so knowing your learning styles and knowing how you learn and how you study is definitely going to be important in succeeding in college. I think that if I started off strong in college, I wouldn't have struggled so much in the middle to get my GPA up. Because when you really get your GPA, when your GPA is not as high as it should be, it's literally like reaching inch by inch for it to go back up again. Like, it doesn't go up easily, but it goes down very, very easily. Okay, so one thing you need to do is be on top of your schoolwork, know your study habits, know the kind of person you are. Be real with yourself. Be real with how much you're going to study, and for each class you need to know how rigorous the class is, how much studying is required, and make sure you're putting all the effort towards those classes, because it is really better to start strong. If you start strong, you will not have many problems. Yes, school gets harder, obviously, but for me, school got easier because I started to know what my styles of studying were. Like, my habits started becoming more regular, and like, I started off worse than I'm ending. So I know that I'm ending very strong, and like almost straight A's so far in my senior year of college. There are 1B last semester, but I'm hoping to get straight A's this semester and end strong. But it's really much more worth your while to start strong, because your GPA will be high and then it'll be harder for it to go down. Academics, it's a really important part of college, because if you are trying to pursue a degree after college, you're trying to get your master's, if you're trying to go to law school, if you're trying to go to med school, they really do look at your grades, and those are a factor in you getting admission into those schools and getting scholarships and all those things. So it really is important to do well in school. I'm not trying to sound like your mom, but it is very important, and I realize that, you know, it's very important. It's a very integral part of your college experience is your academics, and it'll just help you all around. If you have good grades, you're just it is not everything, and your grades don't define you. Let me not make it seem like they do, because they don't. And a lot of people, as many people as care about your grades in college, as many people that care about your grades in college, there's just as many people that don't care. And like, there's employers that will not even ever ask you for your transcripts, you know? So it really just depends, but I think it's better to just have your grades have your grades. It really just depends, but I think it's just better to have good grades, because it can't hurt you, it can only help you. After academics, I want to talk about social life and extracurricular activities. Okay, y'all, so social life, I definitely would say that I partied a lot freshman, sophomore year. It was just because it was like a new experience, a new vibe. Like, I had not partied. I was in boarding school in Nigeria for 3 years. I didn't ever go to parties. I think my first parties were in college. I didn't go to high school parties. I was in 9th grade in Georgia. My parents were not letting me. I probably wasn't even invited to parties in high school in 9th grade. So yeah, like I had never really been to parties like that. So it was really a new experience for me. And not that I was wilding out or anything. I was just going to a lot of parties, because in college and freshman year, they be trying to get the freshmen at every party that there is. So it was really easy for us to always have a move to go to. And I think I would say that through the years, I definitely got less. I definitely just became more of a homebody. People call me a grandma. I go to bed at 11 o'clock. I don't care. I don't know. I don't care. I'll go to bed at 11 o'clock. I don't go out like that. I'm 21 now. I could be going to the club every weekend, but like, I rarely do. And it's just because I just like I like my peace. I like my serenity. I like I'm an introvert naturally. I can be social, but I'm definitely an introvert. So I really prefer to be by myself, to be in my own space, not to be in any environments that can, you know, make me unhappy. So yeah, I really was a not social butterfly, but I definitely went to more parties freshman and sophomore year than I went to junior and senior year. And that's fine. Like, it's the time. That's when you have the time. That's when like school is not as hard, so you can just be doing whatever, making not mistakes, but, you know, doing those things that maybe you wouldn't normally do. Just going out, enjoying your time, enjoying your life, meeting new people. Those things are very important in terms of your college experience, and I think everybody should do that. But besides from partying, extracurricular activities were a very big part of college for me, because I was someone very involved in extracurricular activities. I joined the student activities board the second semester of my freshman year, and like, that was a big commitment, because I had to like help plan events for the school. I was talking about being in the student activities board. So yes, that was a big part of college for me. I was really active in the student activities board. I was a general board member, and then later on I became an e-board member. So being an e-board member of the student activities board was very stressful. It was a lot of fun, but it was also like a lot on my mental health, and it was just a lot of drama, to be honest. But it was great. It was a great leadership experience for me. Senior year, I got an internship, and this is my senior year, so I have an internship now at the National Democratic Training Committee, and I interned there, and it has been a great experience for me. I think that it has helped me professionally, it has helped me academically, it has helped me just as a person working there, and hopefully I will continue to work there after my internship is over. But yeah, so this all just goes to say that extracurricular activities, internships, those things are very important. The last thing I want to talk about is mental health. It's very important to maintain your mental health in college, because college is, like I said, is not a bed of roses. You have ups, you have downs, you have times when you want to give up, you have times when you don't feel encouraged, you don't feel motivated, you don't feel like doing anything, you feel like you're a failure. Maybe you'll do bad on one test and you're just like, well, my semester is over, I just don't feel like I can do it. Outside of even academics, you can have problems with your friends. I definitely had some friendship things that happened in college that definitely messed with my mental health. And yeah, that's kind of, it's a common thing. So regardless of what happens in college, what experiences you face, it is important to take care of your mental health. It is important to make sure that you are giving yourself the time you need to process things that happen to you. And it is important that if you need help, you get the help that you need. So I know that this video was a bit crazy in terms of just 4 completely different topics, trying to just consolidate them into one video, but I wanted to give like an overview of my college experience, and then if you want to hear more about any specific pillar, or if you want me to talk about something else that has to do with my college experience that I didn't mention, please comment below. I am gearing up for graduation, just a few weeks left, and I'm really thankful for everything that I've experienced in college. I'm thankful for all the friends that I've made. I'm thankful for the ups and the downs. They really made me who I am today, and I just think that it's very important for us to reflect, not just go through life going through the motions, but to reflect on things that we've experienced. Please continue to like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me, tell your family about me, tell your mom about me, tell your dad about me. Like, let's get me to 500 subscribers, y'all. Like, we can do this. All right, we really can. So thank you all so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you would like to see, because we come in strong. It's a really stressful time in my life trying to graduate, but I also want to be consistent with my content, so please let me know what you would like to see so I can keep cranking out videos for y'all. Love you so much.
No angel, but you got a halo. When it's nights like this, I really wanna